It's Friday. You know what that means. Another episode of AEW Rampage coming at you. And tonight on the card, we got the Young Bucks in action. Also have number one contender for the women's title, Kris Statlander, in action. And we'll hear from CM Punk. All live from Seattle, Washington. Alright, we got a match involving our number one contender for the women's championship up first here. We got Penelope Ford is going to be taking on Kris Statlander. Kris Statlander is our number one contender, that is. She won the Battle Royal at Full Gear, and she will be getting a future title match. Well, the only question is, will that be against Ty Conti or Britt Baker? Ty kind of got to jump the line a little bit as kind of punishment for how Britt Baker and her team acted on Rampage last week. Remember when they pretty much cheated Conti out, and when Conti won the tag team match this past week, Tony Khan decided as punishment for Britt, she's going to have to face her in a one-on-one match for the title next week. But Statlander's still going to get her shot here in the near future. We did not forget about her. Statlander immediately goes into the vertical suplex. So you know Statlander is going to be watching next week's match very closely. Penelope Ford trying to get a couple strikes in. Statlander fights out with some elbows. Statlander has a size and power advantage, but Penelope Ford very flexible, very agile, very quick. She can use that to her advantage, try to minimize the power difference. Kris Statlander now showing off that strength advantage. Oh, but Penelope Ford got her rolled up. And Statlander lucky to kick out. And I wanted to mention we got Kip Sabian and Orange Cassidy here at ringside. Kris Statlander has been good friends with the best friends as of late. Chuck Taylor, Trent, and Orange Cassidy, and Wheeler Yuta, all of them. And Orange Cassidy has agreed to accompany her to ringside. Kind of like an insurance policy, given that Kip Sabian is here with Penelope Ford. So, Orange Cassidy out here basically just to even the odds. And Statlander kicks out. Penelope Ford cannot connect to that punch. Again, Statlander not able to do what she wants to do, and Penelope Ford catches with a big boot. And now the clothesline out to the floor. Orange Cassidy trying to help her back up to her feet. Obviously, he doesn't want to see her get counted out. Statlander now going to roll into the ring. Oh. And this is a big opportunity, too, for Penelope Ford. I mean, oh, she goes in for a roll-up again. And only gets a 1 count. This is a big opportunity for Penelope. Because if she's able to win this match, you have to think maybe she will eventually get in line for a women's title shot. Falcon Arrow there for Kris Statlander. Statlander looking to try to end things early here. Oh! Wicked facebuster. And Kip Sabian getting involved. What's going on here? Penelope Ford taking advantage of this. Now we see Kris Statlander trying to fight back. Planting Penelope Ford. To the submission now. To the Boston Crab. And what is Kip Sabian doing up on the top rope? He just about got her disqualified. And Orange Cassidy taking control of him here. And Orange Cassidy smartly exiting the ring. Sabian now is being ejected. Sabian having a full-on meltdown right now. And Orange Cassidy mocking him. So Kip Sabian almost got Penelope disqualified there when he just about hit a splash on Kris Statlander. And then when the fight spilled out to the floor, Penelope and Statlander, luckily Orange Cassidy went in to deal with Kip Sabian as Statlander hits the tombstone. She's going to go in for the cover. And gets the 3 count. Kris Statlander is victorious. Impressive victory for her here. And I think the story of this match, though, in addition to the good fight Penelope Ford put up, she had a good showing, and I don't think it's the last we'll see of her. But I think the big story was Kip Sabian getting involved in the match, and Orange Cassidy essentially cutting him off. I have a feeling that this issue won't end here tonight. Kris Statlander is victorious, gives her a little bit of momentum heading into her future title match. And like I said, Kip Sabian thankfully got ejected. Luckily, he didn't end up costing Kris Statlander the match or hurting her in any way while she was down. But Statlander is victorious. And it's a good thing Orange Cassidy was out here at ringside. And that was essentially why he was here, basically to keep Kip Sabian from getting involved and cheating and doing stuff like that. And Statlander picks up the win. And like I said, that builds her a little bit of momentum heading into her future title match. And we'll have to see who that is, whether it be Ty Conti or Britt Baker after Winter is coming. CM Punk making his way to the ring. And he said he's got something to say tonight. And remember, the other month there, he made his debut on our show on Rampage. Shocking debut. And Taz came out and confronted him. And since then, he's had a little beef with Team Taz. He did manage to beat Brian Cage at Full Gear. So let's hear from Punk and see what's next for him here tonight. And Punk letting everyone know that it felt great to get back into the ring for the first time in a long time. And he said that he wasn't sure if he still had it or not, but he does. And he said that it was a great feeling, one that he said never gets old. He said that hopefully he can put this matter with Team Taz behind him. He said he took out the Machine, Brian Cage, and embarrassed Taz in the process. Remember, he knocked Taz off the apron in addition to beating Cage in that match. And Punk saying that he's looking forward to starting something new and working his way up the rankings to eventually earn an AEW World Championship shot. He said, after all, that's what everybody wants. That's the big prize. So he set his sights on that AEW World Championship. Well, that is not our world champion. And this is yet another member of Team Taz, Ricky Starks. We saw him in action on our Dark Elevation episode. And he does not look happy with CM Punk. And Ricky Starks now saying the feud with Team Taz is far from over. He said you only took down one member, but he said there's still several of them left, including himself. Ricky Starks confronting Punk here, likely on behalf of Taz. Notice Taz has not been seen since Cage lost that match. CM Punk said he already took out the Machine, But he said that if Taz wants to keep sending his stable out here to get beat, he'll gladly accept it. He said the wins will help him move up the rankings. Ricky Starks asking him why he's so confident that he could beat him. He said, yeah, you may have taken out Brian Cage, but he said he's not Brian Cage. And Ricky Starks saying that he can take out CM Punk and be the new best in the world. Bold words there. And Punk now saying, you want to fight? He said next week's the big episode, Winter is Coming. He said, I'm not doing anything, and I don't think you are either. Why don't we go settle this in the ring? Looks like Punk's proposing a match. Starks saying that he accepts, said he's not afraid of CM Punk, and he wants to show him up on the big stage. He said next week's going to be a huge episode, and he said what a better way than to hand Punk his first loss here in AEW. So Ricky Starks looking to make a name for himself. Punk now saying that he's getting a little ahead of himself, and tells Starks, you don't want to make the same mistake your teammate Cage did, underestimating me. Stark saying that he's been training in the Taz dojo, and says that he's not afraid of Punk. In fact, he said he thinks he knows a weakness, so he's not going to say anything, though. He doesn't want to tip him off. He said he'll save that for next week on Winter is Coming. And Punk saying, watch all the film and do all the prep you need in the coming week. He said the end result, it won't matter. He said he'll take care of Ricky Starks. He said anybody else from T-Taz have a problem with him while he's at it? And Punk, the mic drop there as he walks out. So it looks like him and Starks are going to have a match on Winter is Coming. Okay, in our main event tonight, we got a little tag team action. Out first is a Dark Order's Alex Reynolds and John Silver. And they'll be taking on the champs here tonight, the Young Bucks, in a non-title match. I wanted to emphasize that this is a non-title match, because they are the champs, but titles are not on the line. Didn't want to confuse anybody or anything there. And here come the Young Bucks, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, with Brandon Cutler. And Cutler still wearing that ridiculous mask. He claims it's to protect his face due to an injury, but I'm not so sure about that. Alright, looks like Matt Jackson and John Silver will start this match off for their teams. Matt Jackson looking to overpower Silver into the corner here. Referee going to have to try and go for a break here. Oh, and Silver catches him with a slap. Now, Silver has surprising strength for a guy his size. We know he's not the largest competitor by any means, but he's got pretty good strength. So he could overpower Matt Jackson at times, or Nick Jackson for that matter. But where they haven't beat is the size and the quickness advantage. So far, Silver putting in the work right now. Now looking to isolate Matt Jackson in their corner. So he tags in Alex Reynolds. Oh, and Reynolds catches him with the clothesline. And the late Brody Lee named these guys the recruitment specialists. Or at least that's what their shirt says. So I believe that was a nickname given to them by Brody Lee. I hope I'm not butchering that. Jackson now looking to try and get some offense generated. Oh, big DDT just planting Alex Reynolds. And now a drop kick to the face. Young Bucks won the tag team championships against the Lucha Brothers at Full Gear. Remember, they had the ladder match. And it looks like the Young Bucks looking for a little double team action of their own. So now Nick Jackson checks in here for the first time. Reynolds there trying to cut him off, but Nick Jackson just quicker and hits him with the German suplex. Reynolds, though, takes him down. And it looks like he's going to tag Silver back in. Good thinking. Ooh. And Nick Jackson cannot connect any of those kicks, and Silver's going to send him into the corner. Silver now dragging him into the center of the ring. Stomp to the face. Next week, our next episode, I should say, of Dynamite. It's a special Winter is Coming episode, headlined by Kenny Omega versus Pac in the main event. We'll also see Dr. Britt Baker defend her women's title against Ty Conti. Kris Statlander will still be getting her shot here in the near future, but this is more of a punishment for Britt Baker for her actions on Rampage the other week. As Nick Jackson hits him with a clothesline, sending Silver out to the floor. Jackson getting a run, and a big tope. Now picking up Silver, rolling him back into the ring. Young Bucks not afraid to fly, that's for sure. Silver tried to roll out of that kick, and he's gonna nice counter here. Nick Jackson crawling, trying to get away from him. Not sure he wants to crawl to that corner though. Silver spinning him around, and drops an elbow to the chest. Now Silver going to send him into the corner, but Nick Jackson catches him with an elbow and now a kick to the head. Nick Jackson getting him up. Ooh, elevated reverse DDT. But Silver catches him with a possum play here. Tried to go for the roll-up, could not get it successfully. Now Nick Jackson running him over. Silver trying to fight back from the ground. Now attempting to drag him over to their corner. Ooh, kick to the leg. And now hanging Nick Jackson out on that top rope. Nick Jackson with the reversal, but Silver puts the brakes on. Kick to the midsection. Big punch. Now up on the shoulders. To the torture rack. Oh, into the slam to cover. And a kick out at 2. Matt Jackson just missed that kick. Where is Silver going now? Looks like he was going out to the floor considering something. Instead, rolls back into the corner. Oh, and misses with the punt kick. And oh man, just planted with the DDT. Again into the corner. Young Bucks looking to do a little more damage. Some more teamwork. Look for the Indie Taker. To the cover. And Reynolds breaks it up. And John Silver can be lucky right there. Silver now comes back to the clothesline, taking Matt off his feet. Kick to the back now. Oh, Matt Jackson, though, the kick to the head. And a big knee. Caught him right in the chin. Now Matt Jackson mocking him, and that was a mistake because I don't think he realized Reynolds tagged in. I think he knows now. Reynolds, though, might be making a mistake, not staying on him here. Reynolds now trying to send it back into their corner, but too slow. And a pile driver. Reynolds looked in a lot of pain after that one. Standing moonsault. Now Matt Jackson picking him up and power bombing him right back onto the center of the ring. Matt Jackson going up top. 450 splash into the cover. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a cover. Just very slow getting back up after that. Reynolds going to kick him in the face now. And takes him down with the Luthez press. Reynolds tried to go for a sliding move there. Came up empty. Matt Jackson can't connect with that drop kick. And eats a backbreaker for his trouble. Reynolds now trying to drag him over towards their corner. Gonna make the tag to Silver. Silver now raining down punches to the face. But Jackson sweeps the leg. Went for the super kick. Silver had that well scouted. Now Silver gets sent to the floor. Reynolds outsmarted whatever Matt Jackson was thinking of doing there. John Silver now very slow to get back up to his feet. And Silver gets taken right back down to the ground. Silver with a good reversal. Spinning Matt around, now sending him into the corner. And lawn darts him right into that middle turnbuckle. Now look at the strength of Silver as he plants him. Kick to the midsection. And the brainbuster. Matt Jackson in trouble now after this. Silver backing up. And misses again with that punt kick. I think it's taking too long for him to set that move up, and therefore the Young Bucks have had opportunities to avoid that move. So Matt now hits the Northern Lights suplex. Bit of an awkward collision there. Silver now going to send Jackson into the corner. And now we're going to see some more double team action from the Dark Order. Big boot to the face from Reynolds. Now shots to the head and planting Matt face first onto the ring. Matt now going to send him out onto the apron. Forearm shot. And DDT onto the apron. One of the worst places you could probably be DDT'd onto. Matt looking to stay on the offensive. Young Bucks making the tag. Looking to do a little more double team action. Looking for another indie taker, I think. And they hit it. And a cheap shot to Silver. Now the cover here on Reynolds. 2. And Reynolds with a surprise kick out. Nick going up top. And misses with that cross body. And again, sidesteps whatever Reynolds was going for. Some kind of a leg sweep there or something. And Reynolds going to make the tag. But Reynolds is not out of harm's way. But Silver with a nice takedown. Nice vertical suplex. Now John Silver's got him up again into that like torture rack bomb. Oh! John Silver is feeling it. He's fired up. Hitting a leg drop. Jackson, though, just quicker. Oh, and the drop kick sending Silver to the floor. And the taunt for Reynolds there for good measure. John Silver now getting back to his feet. Brandon Cutler backing up, giving him room. Been a war so far here for both teams. Silver with a nice takedown to the heel hook. And Nick Jackson fights out of it. Oh, Silver once again, though, a little bit quicker. Silver thinking here. Oh, modified version of a backbreaker, or backstabber there. And Nick Jackson able to make the tag. Matt cuts off Silver's offense. Big vertical suplex. Now Matt rolling Silver over. Oh. Targeting the ribs now. Silver now sweeping the legs. Now into the corner. Oh! Connects with the clothesline. Again backing up. And again cannot connect with that punt kick. Matt Jackson looking to make him pay. Big moonsault from the top. And goes to hook the leg. And gets the 3 count. Reynolds looked a little too gassed there. He did not look like he had enough energy or strength to get in there and break that up. If you watched him there, it looked like Reynolds was kind of just barely hanging on for good luck. Matt Jackson used that to his advantage, though. Gets the 1-2-3 for his team. The Young Bucks are victorious. Great match, though. Both teams put up a great fight. In the end, though, the Young Bucks, the tag team champs, come out on top. And on the card for Winter is Coming, you won't want to miss that. Our next show, you're going to see Britt Baker versus Ty Conti for the AEW Women's Championship. You're going to see CM Punk versus Ricky Starks. Sting and Darby Allin versus MJF and Wardlow in a newly added match. And the main event will be Kenny Omega versus Pac for the AEW World Championship. You won't want to miss that. That's coming up here in the near future. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you there.